welcome in the idle tutorial, and let's begin with the first riff. So we are starting with chord, it's F sharp minor 7 actually, so we've got 9th fret on the A string, 8 on the D, 10 on the G, and 11 on the B. And we play it from the 2nd string up to 5th, so it's like. Then we again plug A string, and then we are going to use a lot of hybrid picking here, so with our ring finger we play B string. Okay, then we've got tapping on the G string on the 22nd fret. Then we've got something like F minor 7, so it's 15 on the A, 15, 13 and 16 on the B. So this chord goes like this. And when we play it, in the beginning we play A string and the B string at the same time, then G and D. And G string I play with my middle finger, and the D string I use my pick to play the string. So it's goes like this. Then we've got next chord, 13th fret on the A string. I use barre here to press G string 2 on the 13th fret, and 14th fret on the B string. So we've got A string and B string at the same time, and then G string. And then we get something like that. So we have to, after playing these two notes, we do hammer on the B string to 16th fret, and then in the same time we do like a slide down to 12th fret. And then we got 11th fret, so it's like chromatic line in the bass, 11th fret on the A string and 13th fret on the high E string, okay? And then we've got 16 and 15 on the A, E and D, and then slide down to nowhere actually. Okay, then we've got again this F sharp minor major 7, so a little bit different this time. So it's 9th fret with middle finger, 8th fret, 10th fret on the G string. Probably would be best if you play this with your pinky finger. Then on the B string nothing, and we've got a 9th fret on the high E string. Okay, so it's like, and B string is just muted. Okay, and after playing this like that, plug A string again, and then we use our right hand to play 18 frets on the G string and B string. And then we've got another chord, 8th fret on the A string, sorry, 10th fret on the B string and 11 on the high E string. Okay. Then we've got two notes. First one is 22nd fret on the D string, and then we've got 11th fret on the A string. Okay. And then we've got something like this. So again, barre on the 13th fret, 3 strings, D, G and B, And at first we've got a little legato here and pull off from 14 down to 13. Okay. And before that, we are going to play these 3 notes. I play this with pick and my fingers. And then we've got G, B, and a little legato in the end. Yeah, so it goes like this. Slide down to 10th fret and 12 on the D string. Then we've got 8 and 9 on the A string and on the G string, but also with a little slide down thing. Then we add 10th fret on the B string and 12 on the E. Then we've got 7th fret on the E string, 10 on the A string, 10 on the E string, 8 on the B string and 9 on the G. And we play A string and high E string first at the same time, and then B and G. Okay, so it's, and we've got 8 frets on the E strings, so I use barré. Okay, and B string, and then we've got something like we do hammer-ons from nowhere. 8th fret with left hand, 8th fret on the E string, low E string, and 20th fret on the B string. And we slide down to 6 with this hand, and to 17 with this finger. So that can be tricky. Then we've got something like that. So it's 8th fret on the low E string. At the same time, with our middle finger, we play just this harmonic on the 7th fret, and 12th fret harmonic on the high E string. Okay, so it's okay. So this time we've got this 12th fret with pinky finger. Then we've got 10, 12, and 10 on the low E, so I use barré again. Okay. And I plug low E with B string at first, and then G, B, and E strings. Then we've got 12th fret on the low E string, 15th fret on the B string at the same time, 12th fret on the G, and 14 on the D string. Okay, so it's, oh sorry, yeah, so after that we've got A string, open A string, and 11th fret on the D string with a little bend, and 12, 14, 12 and 14 on the G too, with a little slide up and slide down actually. Then we've got again a open A string with a little bend on the 14th fret on the G string, 12, 14 again, and we've got harmonic on the E string, 14 again on the G, and then we've got 7 on the G, 7 on the B, and 7 on the D string, all harmonics. So it's Then we've got this G major 7 chord, 10, 12, 11, 12. And after that, we just use middle finger to play 19th fret on the B string, okay? Then we've got A7 chord. Again, 19th fret on the G string this time. So and then we've got F sharp minor 7, so it's 9, 11, 9, 10. Okay. Then we've got some double stops. I just play all strings, all 4 strings, and do with my pinky finger some hammer-ons and pull-ups. Actually, it's so I do hammer-on on the B string and then on the G string with my pinky finger. Then we've got B minor 7, so 7, 9, 7, 7. So it's like that. Then we've got oh, sorry, it's like, yeah, when I play it slowly, I don't remember exactly. So then we've got slide up to 16th fret on the D string and 14th fret on the G string. And again, G major 7. And 19th fret on the G string, tapped. Then A7 chord. 10th fret on the B string. And B minor. Okay, so it's something like that. So we've got 11, 12 on the D, 9 on the G. We've slide first, and then we've got these 2 chords. It's 15, 16, 17, starting from the A string, and then we've got 20 on the B string, and then it goes to 19. Okay, so it's and then we've got this funky part, I would say. So we start again with G major 7 chord. We've got 2 mutes, 14th fret on the high E string, 2 times, then some mutes, 2 times. Then we've got something like A7 with this hammer-on stuff here, and then B minor 7 with this hammer-on on the A string. Then again 2 times mutes. Then we've got something like 2nd fret on the A string. Then only left hand plays 5th fret on the low E string. Pull up to down to 2nd and down to open string. So it's okay. We've got this inversion of B minor or B minor 7, if you like, play it with 4th string. Yeah, something like that. And then we've got another B minor 7 in this position, so it's 14, 16, 14, 15, 14. Okay. So we've got this. Maybe one more time slowly. again G major 7, G major in this position, 17, 16, 15, free string, A7 again, A note on the B string, 10th fret, so it's okay, in this time, in this moment you can just drop your pick or put it on your knee, for example. Then we've got something like this lick. Okay, so it's 9, hammer on the 12th fret on the A string, 9th fret on the D string, and then 7, 9 on the A string with hammer on, and 7th fret on the low E string. And we go back to this B minor 7 here, okay? Yeah, so it's yeah, when I was recording that, it was so fast that I just use only my left hand to play these notes. Yeah. Okay, and then we got this thumping part. Okay, so we start with G note on the 3rd fret, low E string, and then we got something like that. So it's down, up on the mute, another mute on the A string this time, and then we've got 5th fret on the D string. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So the 2nd fret, mute, up, and we've got note. Okay, and in the end we've got 4 frets, or it's another octave of F sharp. And then we've got 2nd fret on the A string, so it's B note. Then we've got down and up, just mutes on the low E strings. Then we've got 7th fret on the D string and open 8 in B string, sorry. Then we've got some harmonics, so 7th fret on the G, 12 on the E string, and 7 on the B string. So it's then we got low E string, then again, and immediately after that we play 14 and 12 on the D and G strings. Then so it's like an E minor, sorry. Then we got almost D major, so it's 12 and 11 on the D and G, and then we got this chord, which is 13th fret on the A string, 11th and 11th on the D and G. Okay, so it's then we've got this phrase. So we have to play 9th fret on the D string and 12 on the high E string at the same time, and then hammer on up to 14th fret on the high E string. Okay, it goes like this. We've got 8 and on the D string and 12 on the B string, and 10th fret on the high E string. So it's then we've got this slide down from 9 and 10 on the G and B strings down to 7th frets. So it's and then slide up to 12 frets on the B and high E string from 7th fret. And then 14 and 15 on the G and B. Okay, so it's then we've got this down, up, black, black, and 2 times on the E string, A string, and finally 5th fret on the D string. The same as previously, this part. Okay, so it's a bunch of octaves. So we're starting with 7th fret, 2 times, up and down and up, sorry. And 9th fret on the D string, 6 and 8. And then I change my finger to middle fingers because we got this slide from 5th fret up to 10 on the low E string. And then we've got 12th fret harmonic on the high E string, and then 7th fret on the B string. Okay, so it's then we've got so it's 2 times 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and 2 first notes are mutes on the low E string, and the third note is 7th fret on the A string. Okay, so it's we've got 2 mutes again, and 2nd fret on the low E string. So it's after the 2nd fret, we play A string, D string, and G string. Yeah, sorry, I just trying to remember this part because it's yeah, actually G string is just open, and then we use our left hand for playing 4th fret on the D string, 1st fret on the A string, and 2nd fret on the low E string. So it's yeah, so after playing this 2nd fret you have to just play mute on the string again. Yeah, something like that. Then we've got octaves 7 and 9 on the low E and D string, and then we've got double stop on the 9th frets, D and G, and it goes to 8th fret with some pull. Okay. Okay, so this part goes like. Next part. We've got G major 7 again, so it's we play 3 strings, then B string and G string again. Then we've got F sharp minor 7, so it's 9, 11, 9. Then we've got this kind of diminished chords 6, 7, 8, 9, starting from low E string. And B minor 7, so it's then we use middle finger to play hammer on and pull off to 8 and 7, go back to again. Then we use pinky finger to play hammer on a G string on the 9th fret. And then again, pinky finger to play on the D string. Then we've got this G major, which is 3rd, 5th on the D string, 4th on the B, and 3rd on the B string. And I play low E and G string at first. No, sorry, actually I play these 3 notes in the same time. Ring finger and middle finger. And then we've got B string and G string. Okay, so it's yeah, what's next? Okay, this F sharp dominant chord, so it's 9, 8, and 9. And then we've got B7, so it's bar on the 7, 9 on the A string, and 8 on the G string. Okay, so. And then we've got some hammer-ons, 8 and 9 on the G string, 7 up to 10 on the B string, and then high E string, which is 7th fret, and then harmonics. Okay, so it's something like that. Okay, then we go back to the this funky part, but we've got some differences here. Okay, so we start with and after that part we got D major 7, 5, 7, 6, 7, and F sharp minor 7. Okay. Then we got G major 7, destroy it here, and then we got F sharp dominant 7 chord, and 7th fret on the low E string. Then we've got this lick, which was played before the slap part, and then we play this B major 7. So it's then we play again this part, and this time we play it just the same as at first. And the ending is the same, so and after that we got this ending part, so it's 7th fret on low E string. Then we plug open B string, and we use left hand to press 10th fret on the D string. Then we got 9, 11 on the G string with hammer on, and 10 and 12 on the B string. Then we go back to 7th fret on the low E string. Then we've got 8th fret on the low E string. Then we've got octave, so 10th fret on the D string and open E string. and then we've got 11 and 12 on the G string. Okay, so it's, and then we go back to 8th fret. So we are playing this note 3 times. Then we play again this part. And in the end we've got 7th fret, a low E string, open E string, high E string. So it's yeah. Then we've got 11th fret on the G string and 9th fret on the D string. God, I can play it slowly, which is not good. Yes, so we got, after that we've got 10th fret and 12th fret on the B string. Yes, and we and with 7th fret again on the low E string. Yeah, something like that.